Welcome on in to the race-by-race preview for Sha Tin on Christmas Eve, a 10-race Saturday program with 8 on the turf and 2 on the all-weather. Also joined in the studio today to preview it all by Paul Lally and Tom Wood. And Tom, Zach Purton, 1,498, and a few open races amongst them as well.
Yeah, some of those earlier races, Mark, are very open, particularly I think races 4 and 5. I thought the first race was quite tough as well, and then later on we've got some good racing, of course, the Class 2 1600 to wrap the day.
There are some jackpots, Paul.
Yeah, there's a good one. 2.2 million going into the triple trio and 3.1 million into the 6-up win bonus. So hopefully the Jolly Fat Man can give you a few winners in those ones.
You're still allowed to say that.
I was going to say, give you some tips for us, eh?
Exactly.
Now, Luke Ferraris unfortunately is not riding. He's been stood down. He doesn't have COVID. It's medically the reason he's stood down. We don't know any more than that, so we just wish Luke a speedy recovery. There are the changes. Race 1, Smart Beauty Luke Curry, Matthew Poon race 2, Ruin Meyer race 3, Vincent Ho race 4, Alfie Chan races 5 and 6. 7, 8 and 9, Ruin Meyer, Wagner Borges and Alfie Chan. So unfortunately, Luke gives up a really big book of rides on Saturday afternoon. Race number 1 is over the 1,400 metres for the Class 4s, and Dashing Triumph was a Griffin winner over the 1,000 metres. This is a restricted Class 4, this one. Happy 1, blinkers off, pacifiers with cowls going on. Courier Marvel is on debut. Craig's Master has the tongue tie going on. Devil and Gold from the 12 to the 1,400. Then we've got Starship 80 making his Sha Tin debut. Strongest Boy draws gate 14 again. No cheek pieces, but the blinkers go on. Blinkers first time for Fast Buck and Joyful Champion. Cheek pieces off, blinkers on again. Cue the music, Tom. Here's the speed map.
Yes, Lucky Banner can certainly go forward here, and he's drawn barrier number 5 is Lucky Banner for Casper Founds and Vincent Ho. Glory Bobo's another one that goes forward. Fast Buck has got the blinkers on, and he's raced handy, Paul, and Zach will be hoping to be able to slot in somewhere early. He's got some ordinary barrier draws, Zach, in the first half.
He has, isn't he? He won't be happy with that. But look, I think he can. He just might have to work, and that's why he's sort of out there a bit. Craig's Master will go back. Strongest Boy from a wide drawn. Starship 80 didn't show much speed last time either.
Have a look at some of the replays right now. Fast Buck, Paul, is the barrier his biggest danger here?
Yeah, I think it is. Blinkers go on. He's worked really well on those blinkers. Look, I think if he can get in, he can win this race easily enough. It's just what sort of run he's going to get. Look, it's quite possible Glory Bobo will kick on to the lead, and if he does, he'll get outside the lead.
Yeah, and he's had a few chances now as Glory Bobo, but he was certainly much better last time out for sure. But Fast Buck, he was okay here, I thought, without getting carried away. He appeared, I thought, to have every chance in the end. 13 is tricky, but I think he's still good enough to overcome it, and I do like that they've got the blinkers on at this time.
All right, good report for what is likely going to be the favourite for the first Fast Buck. Second replay, Tom, lots to look at here. Glory Bobo runs second, and this has been about his best performance so far, Glory Bobo, and the second time he has run second.
Yeah, we'll see what he can do. Of course, he was beaten a very short price favourite earlier on in his career, just a 3-year-old, but he has certainly been better in his last few outings. Bo Goss was okay here. I didn't mind the run, Paul, of Strongest Boy. Look where he is at the 250. He's back second last year.
Yeah, he runs on nicely, doesn't he? Look, this is a restricted race that we're looking at now, and again, there's the same sort of conditions in this race here as well. So he's definitely going to get his opportunity. Superb Capitalist was way too good that day, but he was the best of the rest. There was money for him as well, so he is on the improve.
First starter, Paul, Forerunner has had the 3 trials. He ran 4th in the most recent one. This is it up at Chung Fa.
I think he's the best of the first starters, what I've seen anyway here. £1,034 for him. He's had the 3 trials. Hugh Bowman will be aboard him as well. 1,400 metres looks good. One of the first Alma and Zors we've had up here in Hong Kong as well. So, look, I'm going to include him on debut.
Yep, here's the first one. I didn't mind the trial here. Now, he has been a little bit slow away in one of his trials, or 2 of his trials at least. Anyway, it was a $3 million ISG purchase, not tested too much there over the final stages. And yeah, look, I haven't minded his trials. I think there's a few in this race that need to lift their game from what we've seen, so I'll take a chance with him.
All right, good report for Forerunner as far as the first starters go, and a few of the raced ones also. But Fast Buck, the one to beat.
Yeah, I think he is. As long as he gets some sort of run, he's the one to beat. So he's on top for me. Glory Bobo, the improver. Forerunner. Look, now this horse here, as we're saying, he's the first starter. He's trialled well, and I think he deserves to go in. I'm going to put Happy 1 in. His trial was just ordinary, I thought, but there was one good run there 2 starts ago when he was the beaten favourite. The blinkers come off, and from barrier 3, he'll get his opportunity on a minor line. 11, 14, 7, 2.
Yeah, I like Fast Buck as well, but he is going to need some luck from that barrier draw with the blinkers on. 14, Glory Bobo, better run from him. He's got the light weight here, and Matthew Poon rides. 4 runner, French-bred 3-year-old. I think he gets his chance here in a race that doesn't have a lot of depth. And Lucky Banner got the head up at the start in his recent trial, was okay. It was disappointing though last start, never really got involved. So 11, 14, 7, 3.
1 o'clock start, and Fast Buck is the early favourite for the first race at 3.3.